Today we're checking out the second most affordable Telecaster from Squier, the Squier Telecaster Affinity. Welcome to the mix, I'm ABD. Today is part one of two parts of a review of the Telecaster Affinity. And so today we're going to unbox it. So we have this box from Squier by Fender, and we have a knife, and we'll cut it open. So what we got when we open it up is we have two pieces of cardboard that are folded over, kind of like triangles, and then we have another piece that's folded like a rectangle. And we've got plastic and kind of styrofoam around the guitar, and then we have our Allen keys for those adjustments. Alright, and we've got this plastic around the whole thing, rubber band on top, per usual. No, it's actually a kind of a cloth material, which I prefer to the styrofoam. And there's a big piece of styrofoam kind of folded in half on the bottom. And there we are. And we have once again, we've got the paper. And that is your first look. It is a poplar body with a maple neck and maple fretboard with a satin finish on the back, C-shaped neck, black 3-ply pickguard. It's got the 6 saddles on the bottom, no brass, just steel. It has no bumps or ridges on the bridge, so it's not like an ashtray style. And it does have a comfort cut, a belly cut, which a lot of Tellies do not. It is a poplar body with a transparent butterscotch finish, so you can see the grain. I believe it's a 2-piece body. I might be wrong. 3-piece. Looks like it might be a 3-piece body. 1 piece there, 1 piece there, and another piece here. Doop, doop, doop. But the neck feels good. It has a satin finish on the back. Not the greatest satin finish I've ever felt. There's a little bit of glue, maybe right there on the little bit of glue on the 7th fret. Some of the fret markers are kind of poking out a little bit. They're not totally flush with the neck. And you can definitely see the 2 pieces of maple between the back of the neck and the actual fretboard. Obviously not locking tuning keys, so we'll see how those are. And then a skunk stripe on the back for the truss rod, string through, construction. And we will take, what we could do is take the plastic off this pickguard. That makes a big difference. That looks nice. And then we got plastic on the pickup, and the neck pickup. These are ceramic pickups. We won't do a full demo of sounds here, but we'll just plug it in to make sure everything works and get a quick example of a tone we can expect to get. And there you go, with the plastic removed, it looks great. There's the Squier plate on the back, 4 screws, and let's tune it up and plug it in and see what kind of tones we can get out of these ceramic Squier pickups. So another thing I noticed right away is the nut, which is plastic, is not is cut pretty well, but it's kind of poking out either side, and it's kind of not fully sitting in the hole it's cut for it, which is not the greatest thing. There's lacquer on a shiny lacquer on the headstock, but there's no lacquer on the fretboard, and so that makes it feel not super fantastic to play on. It's pretty you can hear that. So yeah, it doesn't. The fretboard feels okay to play. Like I said, it's real scratchy, so it doesn't feel that great to play. I might need to adjust the truss rod a little bit, or the action, but it's a little It's a little buzzy for me, a little too buzzy for me, but that's probably just because the fret work is not amazing. And just for a very quick tone demo, we're going to plug it into a Friedman Runt 20 into a vintage 30 speaker just to see what these pickups sound like. Again, they're ceramic pickups from Squier, designed by Fender. That's on the bridge. So the tuners are not super great. I mean, the strings are still stretching and the guitar is still acclimating, but you can already tell the tuners aren't super great. Go to the neck. So the fretwork is not amazing, and the nut is not cut that well. It might need a little bit of work because there is that bending happening when you're chording near the neck. The neck feels pretty good. It's a C-shaped neck. It's a little thicker than I was expecting it to be, but like I said, the fret inlays, the fret markers are all kind of sticking up a little bit, and so that does not feel good really at all when you're running up and down the neck, and the fret edges are really, to be honest, they're sharp. They're pretty damn sharp, so it does not feel that great to move up and down the neck, and then when you actually play on the neck, there's a lot of that scratchiness from the actual wood, and then from the frets not being polished really at all. Let's do a little gain. It's already out of tune. It's already out of tune again, and there's absolutely no clarity on that neck pickup on distortion. If we go to the bridge, so yeah, out of tune, but doesn't sound that great. Doesn't feel that great. But that's just a first look for part 1. If you are interested in the full review, please do like and subscribe. I would appreciate it. And stay tuned. But as of right now, first impressions, not super great. Not nearly as good as something like a classic vibe. But it's certainly a lot more affordable than a classic vibe, so that should be considered. But thank you for watching, and take care.